Neil, welcome.
Thank you, Alan. I'm Neil Kane with Altium Energy. We are a brand new company just spun out of GTI, the Gas Technology Institute. In fact, we're about an hour old. And we are commercializing some innovative flow battery technology that was invented at GTI. The electrical grid, its purpose is to move energy from where it is generated to where it is consumed. But electricity is perishable. It vanishes in milliseconds unless you use it. And so what do you do if you're trying to generate electricity during the day with photovoltaic panels while the sun is shining, but you want to consume that energy at night? Or you're generating electricity with wind energy while the wind is blowing, but you want to consume it when the wind isn't blowing? The answer is that you need energy storage. You need a way to store that energy. There are many different means to be able to do that. What we're working on is a flow battery. But the advantage of energy storage is that it allows you to move energy in time, from when it is generated to when you want to use it. And so the combination of those two things, the grid plus energy storage, allows you to deliver energy when and where you need it. A joint initiative of the United Nations and the Smithsonian Institution described energy storage as a global challenge. It's on par up there with clean water and providing enough food for people, because we can't have appreciable amounts of renewable energy generation capability in the world without more affordable and reliable energy storage. Not surprisingly, the opportunity is absolutely massive, about $113 billion according to Lux Research. And what we make at the end of the day is nothing more than a battery. Just like this lead-acid battery that you might find in your car, there are electrodes where a chemical reaction occurs and electrolytes stored in those vertical cells. But the difference between a lead-acid battery, which is fixed in capacity at the factory, and our flow battery is that the source of the energy capacity, which is stored in those electrolytes, is stored externally to the cell stack where the reaction occurs. So what that means is that you can make the battery arbitrarily large. And so you can imagine why this is the right kind of technology if you're trying to store very large amounts of energy, such as backing up the grid. Now, as I mentioned, there are other ways of storing energy on the grid, including compressed air, which we heard about on the panel earlier today. But flow batteries have the unique advantage of being very scalable and providing low cost at a certain segment of the market. The advantage that we have in the technology that we've taken out of GTI, we've got about 5 issued and 1 pending patent, has to do with the unique lithium-bromine chemistry, as well as some novel intellectual property contained in the membranes in that cell stack. And what this translates to at the end of the day is, compared to incumbent technology, we have twice the energy density of what's available on the market today, which means that all else being equal, you get twice the energy for the same cost, or we can make it smaller for an equivalent power rating. So the value proposition is all about delivering reliable energy affordably, and that's what our technology does. In terms of the team, I'm the experienced entrepreneur, the guy who's sort of been there, done that. I founded Advanced Diamond Technologies based on technology that came out of Argonne National Laboratory. I also was co-founder of SolarBridge, a power electronics company now located in Austin, Texas. Those 2 companies collectively today are growing year over year and have raised over $100 million from public and private sources. I ran the Entrepreneurship Center at Argonne National Laboratory, and I was the first entrepreneur in residence at the Research Park at the University of Illinois. And the companies that I've started have gotten worldwide acclaim for innovation and excellence in entrepreneurship. But what makes Altium special is the relationship that we have with GTI. They have over 70 years of energy research experience and a pilot scale plant that we're leveraging at their location in Des Plaines. And so through the Altium Energy effort, we have access to the scientists and the technicians at GTI who are helping us develop our prototypes. We also owe a debt of gratitude to the people at the Clean Energy Trust and the MBA students at Booth, who earlier had done some background work helping to characterize the markets and do some early financial modeling. As I mentioned, we're a brand new company. We haven't raised any money yet. In fact, this is the first public presentation of Altium, but I thank you for your attention and look forward to your support.